Hi, this is Brad from Pro Wrestling Junkies, and welcome to Getting to Know a Junkie. Let's just jump right into it. You know why we're here. Today's guest from Boston, Massachusetts, Mr. Tim Tobin. Tim, how are you?
Good, Brad. How are you?
I am doing fine. It's a beautiful day here. It's 20 degrees warmer than it was yesterday, but tomorrow it's supposed to drop 30 degrees. So, whatever. How is it in Boston?
It's 60 degrees over here, so
Oh, okay, not bad.
The fall weather, so it's actually cool today. The sun was out in the morning, so
Perfect.
wow.
It's a nice day. As long as it's not raining or snowing, it's all good.
Not yet.
So you didn't grow up in Boston, you grew up in Georgia?
Yeah, still out in Georgia. I went to high school in Georgia, so then I started college in Boston.
Okay, question. Atlanta Falcons, the Patriots, Celtics, the Hawks. Who are you a fan of? Or do you do both?
I like the Braves. I'm a fan of the Braves.
Okay.
The Braves, because they used to be the Boston Red Sox, so.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
if you look at me, I'm where Apollo Crews grew up. So me and Apollo Crews live in the same city.
Oh,
actually.
cool.
Have
you ever run into him?
Yeah, back in Georgia. Yeah, I did. At
Wow.
Georgia Southern Wrestling. So we grew up in the same city. We're born in the same city.
Oh, that's awesome. So is Boston? I've never been to Boston. I grew up in Chicago. So Boston is just like a big, congested, fast-paced place.
Yeah, and but it's local. It's everything. Trains. It's easy to get to because the trains everywhere.
Oh, okay. Is there a train that like drops off at Fenway Park?
Yeah, a Green Line. Yep.
Oh, and it's real convenient.
So it goes to TD Garden where the Bruins and Celtics play, and sometimes they have the wrestling events over there, like Raw.
Oh, cool. So that's super convenient.
Yeah.
And do you live in the city or like in the surrounding area?
I live outside of Boston, so in Somerville.
Oh, okay.
And city over, so north of Boston.
What do you do to occupy your days?
So I work at a grocery store, Market Basket.
Oh, okay. So like Monday through Friday or occasionally a weekend?
So through this COVID stuff, I've been an essential worker all my time. Like, I'm an essential worker. So
do people stop you and thank you?
Yeah, I always get like thank you cards, like thank you notes from like customers.
Oh God, that must feel awesome.
And customers say like thank you for all your work you do.
Jeez, you couldn't even put a monetary amount on getting like a compliment like that. That's great. That would make my day. Okay, so what was I going to say? I'm sorry. What was your first wrestling memory?
So my first wrestling memory was Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan in the match
at WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
Now, did you see that live or at the time, or see it like years later?
So years later, because I grew up in '88.
Okay.
So I've been like, but my grandparents like used to watch wrestling, so like they gave me like the old school Royal Rumble DVDs.
Oh, wow. Your grandparents bought wrestling DVDs?
Yeah. Wow. And they recorded it on TV for me. So.
Oh my gosh. Are your grandparents still around?
No. So I grew with my mom and my sister.
So your grandparents, you have this nice connection with them, when they were around, and this nice memory, I assume?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I wish my grandparents, they only watch Two Men. Wait, what was it? 2.5 Men. It's their favorite show. I wish wrestling.
The first event I went to was like 2 years out for Raw when The Rock was there in Boston. And
John Cena, cool.
Yeah, when Rock was making fun of like John Cena with the Fruity Pebbles slogan, and they were like in Boston, Rock was like by the there's different statues in Boston comments. Yeah, so it was like awesome to see the Rock. And I was there when Gronk threw the soda in front of Jinder Mahal.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah, when he threw with the soda in front of Jinder Mahal's face, so I was right there to see it live.
Do you try and see all the shows that come through? All the WWE. I assume AEW may have come through there. Do you try and see all the shows like pay-per-view or house shows or Raw or SmackDowns?
Yeah, I do when I have time because I work. So
yeah, it makes it tough.
I saw a couple of Impact Live events when it came to Boston, so I saw a couple of Impact Live events too.
And where do they hold their events?
Boston University.
Okay. Okay, so it's much smaller than where the Celtics and Bruins play.
Yeah, but it's in the Agnes Arena, so it's like where the concerts come sometimes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
TNA goes there a lot. A&W goes there.
Have you seen any cool concerts there?
No, I'm not a concert, but not much.
So on like a Monday night, do you watch Raw with someone? Do you watch it alone? Do you DVR it?
I like to watch alone sometimes because of the action. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom and my sister's not big wrestling fans, so I'm the only one wrestling fan. Because I grew up like when like Matt Hardy was there, like the Hardy Boys when they first debuted, like Edge and Christian. I remember that match with Edge and Christian, Hardy Boys, and the Dudley Boys in that TLC match.
Yeah.
It was like one of my favorite matches watching. Like,
you can watch it over and over again. But I agree with you. I prefer watching wrestling alone. Not that anyone would watch it with me, but like I like it because it's kind of like you can decompress, and let out emotion, and no one's there. You don't have to think about them. You just be yourself as a wrestling fan. But so you're watching alone. Do you go to shows when you can go? Do you go alone, or do you have like a group of friends you go with?
So the past events I went to was with friends. So a couple of friends. Because they're wrestling fans too. So like the Hardy Boys and Undertaker. So.
All right, Tim. I've seen you on the card rumbles, the card breaks. So this is the first. It's a segment called Show Me Something. And you are going to show me something today. So let's see it.
Do you need my camera? How do you set my camera over?
Do whatever you need to do.
No, but how does it? Maybe. See it?
Wow, yeah, I see that perfectly.
Yeah, I think this is one memory. But I have other, like one from Jacob. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Is that the one? Is that Leilani Kai?
Yeah, Leilani Kai.
And then who's the redhead?
BD Martin.
Okay.
BD Martin. Yeah.
For sure.
The Honky Tonk Man. So caricature of the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh, is that a print?
Yeah, caricature.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Jacob for the Rumble.
Okay.
The Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin.
Mm-hmm. With hair.
Yeah. Then Awesome Pentagon.
Nice. Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah, the blue one.
That'd scare my kids.
Then, yeah.
Oh, Teddy Long.
Yeah, Teddy Long Jr. And Lodi.
Oh yeah. In the flock.
Yeah, Lodi. Awesome Iron Sheik.
Oh, that one's cool. Can I see the Iron Sheik one again?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh. Awesome. I just wanted to see how he wrote Iron. That was cool.
And then Brock Lesnar.
Oh, is that signed?
Yeah. All these are signed.
Cool.
Then, of course, X.
Oh, nice.
Then, Tonga Kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so these are all from the Rumble, like the Pro Wrestling Junkies Rumble. So awesome.
That's a score. Do you collect other things?
I have all the cards too, like Leaf. I have a lot of cards from them too.
Like autographed?
Yeah, the Leaf box cards and stuff.
I just got one sent the other day. It was he sent me Jimmy Hart autograph, which I was happy about, and then two more I forgot, but that was a highlight. But my favorite one is Kamala, like that I've won in a Rumble. I love that autograph.
Yeah, I think my favorite one is the Crown Time. I miss Shad. I think Shad. I grew up with Shad and like JTG the Crown Time, so I think it always brings back memories. Like pretend Shad's there as the bodyguard for JTG.
All right, Tim. Thank you for showing us your autographs. Those are awesome. Quick question for you. and I know this is kind of like profound. What does wrestling mean in your life? Like, why does it bring you happiness? I assume it does.
I just like the memories, like, like I grew up with Hardy Boys, so I think like the way like they interact with people and like the fans. Because when I was younger, I actually met Mankind, so Mick Foley,
he's so
and
nice.
like Somerville, so like I have his autograph, like somewhere. But it's just like the way they interact with the fans and like give warmth to the fans, and like
you can tell he cares.
Like some of them are jerks. Like I remember Sasha Banks, for example, like she wanted me to send her money as like a scam, like send her money and stuff. Like I'm not sending money to a scam like that,
Yeah, she doesn't. I think I've heard that before, like some stories involving her and getting autographs and her. I mean, this was more a while ago, 2-3 years ago. But okay, this will transition nicely into favorite wrestler of all time, favorite wrestler currently.
I think my favorite wrestler of all time, I like Randy Savage, actually. Yeah. Randy Savage, Macho Man, all day.
Got it today.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't even know. Oh, so this was perfectly appropriate to wear. Yeah. Awesome.
And it was like all day, with the elbow he does with Miss Elizabeth and Miss Elizabeth. Yeah.
And what about currently?
Wow, this is the hottest one.
You can name. You don't have to name just one. You can give me a bunch. That's fine.
If you go AEW, I like Darby Allin. I think so. Darby Allin's like one of my craziest ones. But if you look at way back, maybe Hardy Boys, Jeff and Matt Hardy together. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Hardy Boys when they grew up.
One of the coolest moments was when they came back at WrestleMania a couple of years ago, when New Day teased coming down to the ring and the Hardys came out. That was a cool moment. So what is the best show you've ever been to?
I think the best show I've been to is probably like Raw, when like Kane, I think, lit the ring on fire. Like then you can feel the heat. Then you can feel the heat of the whole arena. It's like it was so hot. I think it was like remember that 4 match with Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar? Yeah, so I was at that match when they had the preview, like before the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Those go-home Raws are awesome.
Yeah, I was there for the draft. Sometimes. I was there for the draft a couple of years ago.
Oh, so okay. So when you go to a show, when you do go, do you have a ticket price limit?
I used to sit in the balcony and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's.
I have a Shinsuke Nakamura shirt.
You have one?
Yeah.
Do you have a subscription to Pro Wrestling Crate?
No.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't say anything else. I don't want. There's a spoiler I was about to give up, but I won't.
Yeah, but I got Shinsuke. My first live event I went to, I got Shinsuke Nakamura shirt.
That was the first?
Yeah, my first shirt I got.
Oh, okay. And have you gotten any since?
Because of COVID? No.
I know. It sucks. Like meet and greets. Do they run independent shows now around where you live? They do?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you ever go to those?
Sometimes, yeah, when I have time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was there when he made his debut, actually. I wore the shirt when he made his debut on Raw.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. When they started playing the violin, it's like that Shinsuke Nakamura.
I love that.
And when there was NXT, 205 was there on SmackDown. I was there when 205 with TJP, Brian Kendrick and stuff.
Oh, cool. Outside of wrestling, any interests, sports, cooking, whatever?
I like sports and animals. I'm a big fan of animals. Like
wolves.
Really? I like wolves.
Cool. Did you have any pets or grew up with a pet? You have a cat? Yeah. Are you a cat person and not a dog person, or just both?
I have a cat because my sister has asthma, so the cat works for me with people with asthma. But I really want a dog. I like dogs. I want a husky. So.
Oh yeah, one day. Those are big dogs.
Yeah. But I also like sports. Like I like football. As you can see me on the Fantasy Football League, Pro Wrestling Junkies.
Yeah.
Fantasy football. I like baseball a lot and hockey.
Do you play fantasy baseball?
Sometimes, yeah. It takes a while.
Yeah, this year was strange with just 60 games.
Yeah. basketball. I do fantasy basketball sometimes. So.
Yeah, my son does. I used to do it, but now he kind of just takes over and does it for me, which is good. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have time for a Would You Rather game?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I always have time for you, Brad.
Oh, got Tim stuff. All right.
You guys are awesome. You guys, I swear, you guys are the best group I ever met in this group, Facebook group.
It is the Jacob, best.
All your manifestations are like the best. All the like,
I like waking up in the morning and going right to like the page. There's always like great stuff. Yeah, it's the people are so incredibly nice and inclusive and non-judgmental. Like it's really, I love it.
Like even my first bundle, like the card break, Javon is the one that introduced me to the card breaks. Like,
oh really? We got one. It's gonna be starting any minute now. We have that Mega Rumble. Are you in that one?
Yeah, I'm probably the $20 one. Free spot. I got free spot.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm in that one too. I didn't get in the $100 one, but let me get us going so we can go and see what we won. Okay, would you rather? Would you rather sleep in a coffin or sleep in a car trunk?
I think sleep in a coffin.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I'm always by myself, like. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's more comfortable than a car trunk. You know what I mean? Like they'll be cushiony.
Can I bring something in the coffin with me if I go?
Like, are you talking about like your phone with headphones and stuff?
Or a book or something?
A book.
So I could keep
I don't think you would have room to hold a book up, nor the lighting. So I'd suggest if you're going to sleep in a coffin, bring a fully charged phone and your headphones. And it wouldn't be one of those coffins that just made out of wood. Like it'd be plush inside. So like you would get a comfortable night's sleep. Okay, question number 2. Would you rather eat a squirrel or a rat?
I think a squirrel.
Okay.
I think it's more fluffy. I think it's more fluffy.
Yeah, totally. They seem more cuddly. Okay. Would you rather have to always dress like a clown or always dress like a pimp? And I'm talking big hat and long cane.
I think a pimp. I want to be like a Godfather. I think I grew up with Godfather, so I just want to be like a Godfather, like Papa Shango.
Yeah. All right. Nothing wrong with being a pimp. That's how I was raised. Tim, thank you so much for doing this today, taking the time. It was great to have a conversation with you, besides seeing you on like the card breaks and such. But thank you again, and stay healthy. And let's go and watch the Mega Rumble now.
You too, Brad.
All right, take care. All right, take care, buddy.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.